another thing that I see too, man, is a lot of the characteristics that the enemy try to use for our destruction, God uses for our good. And so a lot of the times we take certain traits of that old characteristics, like when we out witnessing and the
Yeah.
level of comfortability when we are engaging within gang culture or gang
Yeah.
circles, or you know what I'm saying, where other people will be like, man, you guys are fearless, but it's a different a lot of it comes from having those encounters in the streets, you know what I'm saying, having those
Yeah.
building your courage up to do certain things for the enemy or for the gang or whatever. Now God has transformed your heart, but those traits are still there, and um and that courage and that I'll stand up, I'll stand on this, I'll die for
Right.
this, I'll live for this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
However, because I was down with the gang the same way, I'm gonna be down with this 100% more. So
Just the testimony in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to share my story and people being able to, bro, I've had cats that were my straight enemies.
yeah,
Cats that I ain't like at all. Cats that I didn't shot at, like
yeah,
reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a cat from the total opposite side that I definitely hated.
right.
Hit me up when he found out I was a Christian, and he was like, man, can I call you? You know what I'm saying? He hit me up on Facebook. Man, can I call you? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, it was kind of weird because I'm like, bro, this thing really want to talk to me? Man, can I call you? Yeah, bro. Sit and have a 2-hour-long conversation. He like, man, bro, I needed to hear all this. The next morning, hits me up. Hey, guess where I'm on my way to? It was Sunday. Guess where I'm on my way to? I'm on my way to church. Sending me pictures during service. And I'm like, bro, like this kind of stuff, man. Like to be a light, bro, like having, you know, even the homies, you know what I'm saying? I have like, and even having love from some of the homies when I made this decision. Cause I was young, bro. I was 20, 23, 24 when I got out the pen, bro. And like I was young. I hit up Freeze like, Cuddy, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of whatever this decision you make, I love you, bro. Hit up Lil Scrap, like, hey, I feel like God saved you so you can pray for all the homies, so you can be there for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are conversations I'm having, like, fresh out, you know what I'm saying? And telling them, like, hey, bro, I'm not banging no more. I'm not, and just getting that type of love and then allowing them to see the transformation, you know what I'm saying? Coming back to Portland and they're like, hey, bro, let's go to the strip club. Let's go do. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? And then being able to see them being able to see me walking my calling, walking the things that God is calling me to, and stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's something that motivates me even in the times where it gets hard, bro. And trust me, as a Christian, it gets hard, my brother. Like what? It's not. This is not. Hey, they try to say that this is for like soft cats and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's a lot harder than you think it is. It's easy to pull that trigger, bro, but it's hard to kill that flesh.
Man, powerful. I wish I had one of those buttons you can be like, boom,
bro,
and drop a bomb. That's a whole word right there.
Bro,
I can preach that.
Gotcha.
What's the cons?
But yeah, so I'll say the cons, bro. I'll say one of the biggest cons, bro, is PTSD, bro. Like, bro, trauma, bro. I really don't think, because like when you in that life, you don't realize how much it's really affecting you, like mentally, like because you're in it, right? So you're not really realizing it. When you get out though, and you start dealing with that healing, and you start growing, bro. You have nightmares, bro. Bro. When the first like maybe 2 year, bro, I was struggling in my sleep, having dreams of people trying to kill me, bro. I'm still walking around, looking my back, you know what I'm saying? Like having those type of experiences, not like consistently, because I was still kind of staying solid in my walk, but there was moments where I would have moments of weaknesses. If I get triggered by something, I hear the wrong sound. But 4th of July,
oh man,
bro, horrible.
Horrible.
Horrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm
PTSD.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And that PTSD, that trauma, bro. And this is the thing, like, it's literally, there's research. You can look this up, bro. They equate the trauma of someone coming out of a gang in lines or even more than someone that Vietnam vet.
Absolutely.
Someone that's been in, bro. And this is the thing, the reality, I could trade war stories with a Vietnam vet.
Absolutely.
I can go story for story. You want to talk about, years of my life, shootouts, getting shot at, partners getting, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole nine. We can go back and forth with that kind of stuff.
What's crazy?
And so,
what's crazy is, not to cut you off, but what's crazy is,
go ahead.
Most military, if we're not at war, then most military is not going into the battlefield like that. They're training, right? But they're not really going to the battlefield like that, unless we got small, like, Cold Wars and things like that, right? But most military ain't. And when we are going to the war, people usually, the average is like 2 tours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's in a matter of 4 to 8 years, 4 to 6 years, or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not a long period of time unless you're making a career in the military, right? So usually you in there from the average from 4 to 10 years, basically.
I don't even think that long, bro. Not on the battleground.
Not on the battlefield, because they rotate the battlefield. So, but the whole thing with the gangs is, you're in it for a long period of time, for life. This is a lifetime kind of deal, really.
Facts.
Right? And so when you in this thing, just imagine a lifetime of shootouts throughout your life, and then you get to the point to where it's not shootouts every day, but you still But
you on guard every day.
On guard every day.
You got that thing on you every day. You worried about somebody. You like, bro. You know what I'm saying? You in the life though. Period.
You in the life, and it can crack off at any moment.
Any moment.
And it's usually gonna crack off when you think it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's, bro, and especially, bro, in a city like Portland that's been gentrified. So there was no longer just a hood. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a kid, there was still a hood. You know what I'm saying? But then they got rid of that. And then now everybody is all over the town. So you can't really go anywhere. You can expect to get got anywhere. Freeway, Southeast Portland, Northeast Portland. You know what I'm saying? Wherever.
The suburbs ain't even safe.
I think that one of the other cons that I'm realizing, bro, is like how you deal with death. I think you get cold to it. Like I remember it took me a while, because I got so used to it after a minute. Unless it was someone really, really, really close to me, I couldn't cry. Right. And then like once even afterwards, it still took a while for me to get emotional when death happened. Like I was still kind of cold to it. Like really, really cold to it, bro.
Desensitized.
Yeah, desensitized to it, like a mug to it. So I think that part, bro, that's another.
Watch out when they blow. Anybody's a target. You say you wait for revival, but it's time to start again. Take a look at the harvest, coming straight out of darkness. I was walking dead, tales from the crypt, till Jesus came, freed me, snatched me out of hell's grip. Big stick on the hip, right round with posts. 5 deep in the form, right round with snows. Was like I sold my soul, all for a bag. He paid the cost to be the boss. Christ brought it back. Now I'm a new creation. See